In this video, I will show you how to select a WordPress theme for your website. Well, before we actually select a theme, we have to answer a few questions in order for us to select the perfect theme. And one of the very basic questions that I always ask myself before I ever purchase any theme or ever build any website is, what is the purpose or the goal of the website? Uh, by that I mean, is that an e-commerce website where I'm trying to sell some products online? So let's just say you have some products that you want to sell online. You would be looking at more e-commerce theme than any other themes. Do you have a professional services business like a CPA or an attorney, uh, or things of that nature? So if you are, if you're helping some of those businesses create their websites, or if you are one of those and decide to do it yourself, you will have to find a theme for that. And all these themes are easily searchable using these keywords, but you have to know what you're trying to accomplish out of that website. If you have a lead generation business where you generate lead for other companies, like maybe you generate leads for insurance companies, maybe you generate leads for local businesses like plumbers or any other local businesses, for that you would have to have a lead generation website which will have obviously a lot more call to action, uh, opt-in forms and things like that. And we'll go into more detail about those things later in this video. But for now, you just have to make sure you are very clear about the purpose of the website. Another good example is an education website. It could be a website for a small education-based businesses, like maybe a small daycare. A daycare would necessarily want to educate people about what they do. Maybe it's a small a coaching center. So you have to make sure that those websites educate their people, uh, their visitors. So if that's the purpose of your website, you have to pick a theme accordingly. Is it a portfolio website? A portfolio website is usually used by people who are freelance artists. They could be freelance web designers, other public artists, freelance photographers is a big niche that uses this particular type of website category. So if you want to showcase samples of your work online, you would definitely want to go for something that has a portfolio capability. Blue collar services, by that I mean businesses that are more involved into doing the handiwork, like plumbers, handymans, electricians, uh, cleaning companies, basically anybody who provides these labor intensive services, locksmiths, uh, technicians, auto repair companies. So any of those companies, they want to make sure that they have a blue collar type theme, where essentially they want to give out all their contact information in easiest possible way on their homepage, and they also describe some of the amazing benefits that their service provide online. So you could use theme like that for those type of businesses. If you have an agency set up, where maybe you're a marketing agency, maybe you're a web design agency, for those type of businesses, you would need something like an agency website theme. If you are running a personal blog, or if you're running an educational blog, a blog setup would be very different from a normal website setup, because in a blog, most of the things that are going to show up on your first page are going to be either your blog post or some of your affiliate links, some of the links to the things that you might be promoting through your blogs, or some of the links to some banner ads or AdSense. So you have to make sure that for a blog, you are able to pick up a theme that allows AdSense integration, Google AdSense integration, that allows some of the banner ads, things like that, that can actually help you monetize your website, so to speak. So a blog would definitely focus on things like that. Plus, at the same time, it also has to be easy to update and minimalistic, where you don't have to go through all these different hoops to change something. Just like simple, specific approach where your readers can find your content easily, and where you can also monetize your website or blog. And the last one that I talk about is the affiliate website. And by an affiliate website, what I mean is, let's just say you are running an affiliate website to Amazon. There's a lot of these particular niche websites where you create a small affiliate website or a blog talking about any particular industry. Maybe you're writing about auto industry, so you could put affiliate links to Amazon products or eBay products that are into that category, maybe like headlight lamps and things like that. So if you are planning to do something like that, you have to make sure that your team supports these affiliate setups. And if you just search for affiliate website, you will see so many different themes for that. So that's also something you have to be very careful about. The second major point that I always discuss is writing down the specifics of what you exactly want in a theme, or actually in your website when it's done. And then essentially, when you have a list of features that you want in your website, start looking for a theme. Basically reverse engineer the process of getting a theme. So instead of getting a theme first and then designing your website, first have a little idea of what you want in a website, write down those features, and then look for a theme that provides you all those features in the single theme. That will help you cut down a lot of development time, and that will give you a ready-made access to all these amazing features that you want in your website. So definitely write down all the specifics of what you want, and then move on to a different theme. Now the third one that I talk about is, depending upon your level of comfort with WordPress and how experienced you are, or how uh, comfortable you feel customizing all these things inside the WordPress platform, that should also determine what type of theme you would go for. Because a minimalistic theme would not require a lot of work on your part, and it's very easy to customize that. But if you're trying to customize a theme that has a lot of outside elements like e-commerce shopping carts, jQuery sliders, all these different plugins and bells and whistles, essentially it's going to take a little more effort and time on your part. Plus, it would also require a higher level of comfort with WordPress. So if you're pretty comfortable working within the WordPress environment, yeah, you can choose any theme you want, and I'm sure you will be able to customize that with the tutorials that we provided in this training program. But if you're not very comfortable yet, go for something that's simple, something that minimal, and work your way up that way. Now the last thing is, how much is your budget? Because there are a lot of premium themes that are amazing, but they cost you some money. So you have to decide whether you want to pay for your theme or whether you want a free theme. Uh, and then within the free theme environment, you will see a lot of really good free themes. But obviously, premium themes are always, almost always, better than the free themes, because they allow a great level of customization, and they just look and feel so much better. And if you're going to build a website which you plan on keeping for a long time, spending an extra $20-30 upfront on a very nice theme is really not a big of a deal. I mean, I regularly, I have access to so many different theme platforms that I personally use, but I still go ahead and purchase some of these amazing new themes for myself and my clients if I have to. If I like something, I'll spend an extra $50 on it just because I really like that look. So you just have to see how much budget you have, and what type of project you're doing with it. Um, Now we'll move into finding the right theme for you, because I've already told you about what is the purpose and all those things, but how to find a good theme for some of these things. And I'll take you to one of the platforms, one of the vendors that I personally use. It's called Theme Forest. They're premium. They're a little more priced than a lot of other places, but they provide amazing value. Their themes are very beautiful. So let's go to theme first and start looking for some themes. uh, Over here, let's just say I wanna look for e-commerce. So now you are here, and then what you would do is you would just select WordPress. So now all these themes are WordPress based themes that you see here, and they're all easy to customize. You can search for them by ratings. This particular theme has been sold 15,892 times, and it's got 5-star rating. So that means that this theme has to be amazing. When 15,000, almost 16,000 people purchase the theme, and it still looks so amazing, that means that it's gotta have some amazing features. And you could read about the features and all those things in the theme description. But it looks pretty promising. It looks very nice, and you could just browse through this thing. I'm going to go for something more direct with the e-commerce, where it gives me a lot of the options on homepage. Let's just say you are trying to sell something directly on your homepage. So this one right here is a good option. It's a little more expensive. It's $60, but it's definitely worth it. And later in this tutorial, I will also later in this course, I will also give you some amazing backdoor resources where you can actually get a lot of these themes for free or for very little price. And we will talk about that later in the detail. And if you have any questions, just email me as well. I'm always here to answer any questions that you have. This is a very nice theme. Nice typography, very sleek, classy design, nice features. It looks very classy. And you can see a lot of these amazing products on homepage. And when you hover on these particular products, it also has a call to action. So it's a good theme. Now let's look for a local business theme. Local business could be a plumber and all these things. So you have all these different things here, right here. So essentially, once you have decided on the type of theme that you want, you can then go on to these theme. This theme would actually work very nice for an agency setup, or for a local business setup, or for education website, professional services. This theme can actually do a lot of different things, and you will find with a lot of these themes that you can use the same theme for a variety of different business types, or for a variety of different websites. So just feel free to browse through the whole setup. And I have a resource sheet. I have a resource cheat sheet that has amazing information on some of these resources. Make sure you download that in the files section of this video. And once you go through these resources, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I will try to answer those questions in the fastest possible time. So this was our lesson on how to decide on a theme, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.